guys, this is the sitting series for your Group Reformer Level 1 workout. I have already adjusted my carriage settings to 2 and 2, the universal settings for all arm work. I'm working on a white and a blue spring. You can also do one red spring for a little bit more challenge. I have set up the long box and I have changed my hand grips or my foot straps over to my hand grip, so I am ready to go. So starting with our back rowing preps, this whole series is about strengthening the upper body and really focusing on your basic principle of scapula stabilization. So your scapula stabilization is a sense of kind of smiling across the chest or widening across the collarbone, drawing the shoulder blades down in a gentle V, and then gently suctioning them to the backs of the ribs. So you've got a nice stable shoulder blade or foundation to work from while you're performing your arm movements. You also want to check in with your client's spinal alignment. So they want to be sitting up nice and tall, as neutral as possible with the abdominals and pelvic floor activated. From there, keeping all of that in mind, we're going to go ahead and get started with our plow. I'm going to inhale to prepare. Exhale, gently set my shoulders and reach down to the floor to press back into my extension. I'm going to do this 10 times. The whole time I'm really working on maintaining abdominal engagement, collarbone widening. What you want to look for is that your clients aren't allowing those shoulder blades to roll forward. Okay, so they're only pressing back as far as they can maintain their scapula stabilization. From here, you can add some pulses in the back space to add a little challenge. So I'm just going to pulse for 10, keeping the abs nice and engaged. For 5, 4, and 3, 2, and 1, and we're on to open elbows. For open elbows, you're just gonna slide your arms through the straps, and you're gonna start with your elbows bent at a 90-degree angle, but the elbows are slightly below shoulder level. You don't want them up here. Again, checking in with the abdominals. Stabilizing the shoulders, I'm going to open my elbows out to the side 10 times. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. Each time, I am gently retracting my shoulder blades towards my spine, keeping my ribs nice and connected. 6, here's 7, and 8, there's 9 and 10, and again I can do my little pulses. Release a bit and pull out and out, feeling this all along the back of my shoulder, keeping my abs engaged, watching my ribs, gently retracting my shoulder blades and keeping my neck nice and long. For 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Right on into my high row. So for my high row, I'm going to actually be grabbing onto the ropes themselves and I'm crossing the strap. So I'm holding the opposite rope in the opposite hand. Once again, taking a second to widen the collarbone, set the shoulders on the back, activate the abs. Again, I am gently retracting my shoulder blades and I'm going to pull my elbows out. Again, moving from the upper back. Sending the elbows wide, but keeping my wrists nice and neutral. Last one right here for 10, and I have the option to do pulses for 10 and 9. Keeping the shoulders flat on my back. And 10. returning. From here, I'm gonna uncross my straps and do airplanes. So I am holding the handles once again. I'm starting with my arms at a 45-degree angle, and this is important. I'm not locking my elbows out, but I'm keeping a micro bend in the elbow that I'm gonna maintain throughout the whole range of motion. Again, set those shoulders on the back and then pull from those muscles, pulling wide to the side. It's really nice work for the upper back, all those postural muscles. Really important in today's society. Gently retracting the shoulder blades towards the spine. I'm definitely feeling a good little burn back there. 2 and 1, and you can opt to do little pulses. All right, from here we're going right onto our bicep curls with a hinge. So I'm starting with the straps taut, but no tension yet. And in order to do that, there will be a slight bend in the elbow. Your clients will get a little confused about that. But again, your elbows are just below shoulder level. Your shoulder blades are slightly protracted, but you're maintaining a wide collarbone so that you're not rounding your upper back. I'm going to inhale to prepare, and I'm just gonna tip off the vertical axis ever so slightly. It's really just for range of motion. And then I'm gonna keep my elbows very still in space as I reach the arms out and bicep curl, pulling my hands towards my ears. So one of the things that you definitely want to be aware of on this is the placement of the head. You're gonna maintain slight craniovertebral flexion, meaning you don't want to look up at the ceiling. You're gonna have your clients gently nod their chin and gaze forward, really important. Exhaling as I pull for 2 and 1. I'm gonna hold here, lower my elbows just a bit, and finish with my deltoid pulses. I'm gonna pulse up, up, kind of punching back, up. Watching my abdominals for 5 and 6, 7, nice neutral spine, 8 and 9 and 10, coming right back up to my vertical, and I definitely felt that. It's a really nice series. From here, we're going right on to our abs sitting on long box. So basically, we will be grabbing our handy dandy wooden dowel. Whenever you're working with the wooden dowel, you wanna make sure, you probably can't see with my arms overhead, but you wanna make sure that the whole time you're thinking of pulling it apart. And what that does is it helps to activate the musculature. I don't know if you can see that, but it helps to activate the musculature around the shoulder girdle. These exercises are basically a variation of classical short box exercises, one called round back and one called straight back. Really good on the abs. I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. So I'm gonna just bring my arms right overhead. Again, drawing the grape up the birth canal, connecting into the abdominals, watching my ribs, and I'm gently pulling that bar apart. I'm gonna inhale to prepare. Exhale, initiate by pulling back at the tip of the sternum and drawing the tail under. So I'm in a nice even curve through my entire spine, gazing straight ahead. From here, I'm gonna challenge that connection by inhaling to raise the arms up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up. Careful not to let the ribs pop. Exhale, down. So we're adding challenge, but we don't wanna let the spine change. That's one way. Or here's another way, right? So nothing changes. This is 6, you're only doing 5. Then you're gonna roll right onto your sit bones and bring your arms up. I'm gonna do it again with just the breathing. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, roll it apart. Deepen the abdominal engagement. Inhale, don't change anything. Exhale, lower the arms down. Inhale, don't change anything. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, activating the deep abdominals. Exhale, widen the collarbone. 2 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, keep squeezing the abs. Inhale, up. Exhale, keep squeezing the abs. Inhale to come to sitting. Exhale to raise the arms overhead. Similar choreography, and now we're doing a straight back. It's similar to the hinge you did in your bicep curl. Don't go too big, keep it small, and keep your pelvis and spine neutral. I'm gonna inhale to prepare. Exhale, activate the corset, and just tilt back off the vertical axis. It is not a big movement. From here, I'm gonna inhale, squeeze the abs tight. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, squeeze the abs tight and lower it down. Inhale, squeeze the abs and lower. Inhale, squeeze the abs. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, come back to your vertical sitting. Exhale, raise the arms overhead. I'm gonna do it one more time. I'm gonna show you what can go wrong. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, sometimes people will just go back with the upper body and kind of extend. So be careful of that. They also will tend to kind of not be in their abs at all. So right now, my rectus abdominis is bulging, my legs are lifting up, and my spine is extending. But my legs are lifting up because I'm in my hip flexor. So you want to watch for this, right? They need to stay nice and connected and just not go back so far. So let me show you right again. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. Take the shape back. Be conservative. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, add the challenge. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, up. And up. And up. Inhale, back to sitting. Exhale, raise the arms overhead, and you are done. From here, we're gonna go right into our side arm work preps. So I am gonna actually do these facing you. There are two different series, and you're gonna choose either A or B. For your first series, it's the internal rotation one, and you can go a little heavier on that. I'm gonna stay on one white, one blue, since I'm talking so much.